Think not the Lord came to peace on this earth. He came to give us a sword. Shalom in the name of the Lord, everybody. Welcome to Time and Outwatch. Time and Outwatch time. Commentary, information, Bible, prophecy, and stuff. I got my favorite shirt on today. I have all my braces on. It says, anyway, no matter. I thought I'd just throw in a kind of, some people have been asking, how do you make this? It's called Matzah Brie. It's a typical Jewish Passover unleavened bread kind of dish. Normally in the morning we have it. So keep that in mind. So there we go. Let's do this. So you break the matzah into about 1-inch pieces. Okay, as you see there, I mean, you kind of feel your way through it. It's fun. I love doing this, making it. Anyway, it's 1-inch pieces by hand into a bowl. Okay, it's a plain old bowl. And then once you have that done, you soak the matzah in water. Now, there's a few ways you could do it. You could throw it in a bowl of water, or you go use a cauldron and place it under a water spigot and let that work. Hot water does work a lot faster than cold water, but medium room temperature kind of water is just as fine. So nice, clean, fresh water. So soak your matzah, the pieces, in water and let it get droopy. Yeah, droopy, slimy kind of thing. And then, of course, you strain the extra water out with that thing, colander. And once you've done that, give it a few moments, you mix the soaked matzah in a bowl of mixed eggs with water or milk. That's the eggs, that is. You mix the eggs either with water or milk. It's up to you. It's kind of like almost like as if you're about to make a scrambled eggs or even an omelet, but we're not. We're making matzah brie. So mix gently, get it all together, and then after that, you want to season for taste. Yes, and it's salt. You could put a pepper in. This is all optional. Vanilla, cinnamon, chocolate chips, yum. Raisins, blueberry, dehydrated blueberries. I mean, there's so many possibilities. And you can actually add that to it. So if you want to really get extraordinarily have fun. Or not, you don't have to, but it's an idea. Normally, I just put maple syrup on, and very rarely do I ever throw something like cinnamon, chocolate chips, raisins, blueberries, so on and so forth. Salt to taste. I want to say a teaspoon of salt. Okay, that's fine. Tablespoon of salt. If you really like it salty, that's fine too. But but vanilla is a must because we are kind of baking but frying here. So keep this in mind that matzah brie is matzah brie is temperamental. Usually to the temperamentalness of the person baking it. So, or in my case, frying it. You could bake it, but I prefer frying because it's quicker, it's easier, and it's fun. So keep this in mind. This is what it looks like breaking it, and that's what it looks like broken and being put in the water. Now, if it's smooth, there you go. Then you pour into a pan, okay, and you put it in the pan evenly. Okay, make sure it's not sticking by using a spatula around the edge. If it does stick, you need more butter. And make sure it's at medium heat. Excuse me. And I like a lot of butter. So if I say a tablespoon or two, you probably know exactly what I mean. So yeah, bring on the butter. Come on, it's Passover. You have to have a feast, have a good time, good foods. So this is what we normally have in the morning, almost like every other day, give or take. Yeah. So anyway, so that's what it looks like. You pour it into the pan and you spread it out evenly. Make sure it's not sticky by using a spatula around the edge. If it sticks, you need more butter at medium heat. Okay, notice the top. Well, you also need to flip it. Flip it good. You got to flip it with the same size platter or top of a pan, which I'm able to do. You don't flip it unless it looks like that on the bottom as it shall be on top. So keep that in mind. Again, medium heat to low heat, and keep an eye on it. It usually takes, I want to say about 15, 20 minutes tops. But if you get, it also depends how much thickness there is. Remember, for each matzah goes with 1 egg. I must have skipped that. I must have skipped that. But yeah, any matzah, 1 egg. So just keep that in mind. So if you have 4 pieces of matzah, 4 eggs. Unless you want to make it extra eggy. Some people do that too. So instead of 4, go 5 or 6, whatever floats your boat. And it's this is compared to like French toast, but it's like Jewish toast instead of French toast. Yeah. Or Hebrew toast. Right? There. So that's the Matzah Brie. Flip it, and yeah. You can use a plate, like put a plate on top of it. Oh yeah, do this over a sink because, let's face it, it's going to be hot when you flip it. So yeah, then you go like that, and done. Let's see, like this. Okay. Anyway, so flip it good though, because you want it to cook all the way through. Now, if the middle is soft, okay, not crunchy, then you need to cook some more. So keep that in mind. Okay, and hence, when middle is firm and bottom of brie is golden brown, it is ready. Oh yeah. I'm getting hungry like crazy as this. And now, the toppings. Alright, as for toppings, you can put powdered sugar, maple syrup, honey, strawberry jam, peanut butter, ice cream, and so much more based on your own taste. I'm more of a maple syrup person traditionally, but it's not like it won't break out with peanut butter and jelly on it. Yeah. What kind of ice cream? That's a good question. I think vanilla or strawberry is good. Chocolate tends to be a little overwhelming. I do want to taste my Matzah Brie, so I just keep that in mind if I want to go that route. But yeah, mostly maple syrup. That's what I normally go with. And sometimes I mix the raisins in there. Well, to do the mixing aspect of it. Another thing you can put is chocolate chips. You can put those in there as well too. So many things you could do. It's awesome. But yeah, put like a tablespoon or a teaspoon of vanilla in there to help bring out more flavor and the sweetness of it. And it's very filling too. Filling. But the thing is, once you eat it, it's hard to stop because it tastes so good. So just remember, this is all about Matzah Brie. And nothing about gloom and doom, nothing about the Word of God, just Matzah Brie. So I hope you enjoyed this. Listen to as much as you want to get your own recipe down, because I just have one thing to say. Bon appetit. Bye.